is intermittent fasting or fasting great for fat loss? So the answer depends on how you look at it. So directly, no. Just because you only eat between a certain hour gap in the day, or just because you skip breakfast and lunch and eat in the afternoon, that does not mean that that formula by itself is going to cause you to lose weight or fat. It's nothing to do with the times you eat. So stop thinking that, eating after dark and things like that is what causes weight gain, because at the end of the day, as I always say, it comes down to your overall calorie intake. So whether you have breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner, snack, or lunch, dinner, or snack, dinner, or snack, lunch, dinner, it doesn't matter how many times you eat a day. It matters your overall intake. So you can have lots of little meals that add up to, say, 2,000 calories, or you could have 2 meals that add up to 2,000 calories. You could even have one that added up to 2,000 calories. It's still 2,000 calories. Your body doesn't care what time it got eaten or anything like that. It cares about the overall intake. So how you eat actually comes down to the individual. So if you find you wake up hungry and you need food straight away, then you should eat breakfast. If you wake up and you don't find you need breakfast because you can make it a little bit longer, or you'd rather have a larger lunch or something like that, then do that. I just say you do you. Whatever you feel best on, that's the way you should eat. So I always say to eat when you're hungry and then stop when you're satisfied. So mindless snacking is where it gets a little bit, that is what kind of can cause you to gain weight in the long run, because you're adding little bits of calories here and there that your body's not actually asking for. And it also shows that you're using food as more than just hunger and satiety. Your body will naturally tell you when it's had enough, but when you just eat out of boredom or to keep yourself busy, that's when you kind of lose touch of your natural hunger signals, because your body's just always wanting food, if that makes sense. So it's really important, over worrying about what time you eat or the gaps you eat in, why you're eating, not when you're eating. So eating when you're hungry, stopping when you're satisfied, having a little snack if you need one, and just making sure that it's coming from the right foods that are actually filling you up. Because if you're eating foods that aren't filling you up, basically why are you eating? Eating is to keep you satisfied, keep your energy up, keep you going. And if you're eating things that aren't filling you up, that basically means that you're not getting full, so you're therefore eating more calories than you probably need to feel satisfied. That is what can lead to weight gain. Eating things that don't fill you up so you keep eating, that is what can lead to weight gain. Not the how many meals you eat a day. And no, it's not true that if you eat lots of little meals that it'll speed up your metabolism. I've read so many things like that before, and there's so many new science coming out that just shows that it doesn't matter. I mean, think about it. Back in the caveman days, did they have lots of little meals a day? No, they didn't, because they couldn't get their hands on it. They had to go for longer periods without eating, and then ate when they were hungry. Well, sometimes not even when they were hungry, because they couldn't get their food. But you see what I'm saying? That the body was somewhat kind of designed to go for longer periods without eating, but it doesn't mean you have to. The human body is an amazing thing. It can adapt to anything. So whatever works for you and makes you feel good, that's what you should do. And just make sure that what you're eating is nourishing your body and satisfying you, just so that you're not mindlessly snacking and adding calories that your body doesn't actually require, and just focusing on your relationship with food and healthy eating habits rather than strict rules around when to eat. Just listen to your body and take it from there. So does fasting help with weight loss? It can, if it helps you to be more in tune with your body and listen to the signals more of eating only when you're hungry and not mindless snacking. In that way it can. But as for the fact of not eating after a certain time or eating less meals a day, or no. But it can if you are lowering your calorie intake. So take from that what you will, but it comes down to total calories, whether it comes from 10 meals a day, 3 meals a day, whatever. Weight loss comes down to overall calorie intake and being in a deficit. So I hope that helps. Let me know what question you might want answered next, and I will make a video on that. Hope you have a great rest of your day.